Hello everyone and welcome to Mario Kart World, the launch title for the Nintendo Switch 2, and I've been having a great time playing this game. Now of course we know Mario Kart for being a game that is just about like racing, but in Mario Kart World they made it so you can go from each racetrack to the next in a mode called Free Roam. And inside of this mode you can also get 3 different types of collectibles. You can get P-switches, question mark blocks, and peach medallions. Now I'm gonna be brutally honest over here. What do you get for actually collecting all of these? You get pretty much nothing. You just get like a bunch of stickers, which stickers are just something over here that you can equip yourself with, and they look alright, but they don't really do anything. So why would you want to get these collectibles? Well, if you are someone who likes to get 100% on games, or you are just someone with collector's anxiety, you might want to get all of the collectibles. But the biggest issue inside of Mario Kart World, at least for now, is that there is no real way to keep track of what you have collected. So over here I've already entered the free roam once. I went over here to the Acorn Heights and I got one of the question mark blocks. So this is the only thing you can kind of keep track of, and that is seeing how many question mark blocks in any certain map that you've already collected. But you can't actually take a look at this map. Like, the most detailed that you'll get by looking at a map is doing this, just zooming in. There's no real map that says you collected this question mark block over here, like that was its location. You collected the P-switch over here or the peach medallion over here. The game literally does not keep track of that. So this game is already infamously horrible to actually get all of the collectibles for. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a separate video for every single map showing you where you can get every P-switch, peach medallion, and question mark block. In today's video I'm gonna cover the Koopa Troopa Beach over here. It's probably gonna be a little bit chaotic to follow along with. Hopefully I'll get better at making these videos, because I do really want to get this out there on YouTube. It's such a horrible experience for people to actually go and try to find all of these things. I'm going to be making use of Game 8's site and their interactive map tracker. I'm going to link their site in the description down below as well. I recommend actually using it. But if you just follow along with every single one of my videos, you should get all of the collectibles as well. So without any further ado, that was probably a pretty long intro. Let's just start the free roam. So alright, we start over here in Koopa Troopa Beach. As you can see there in the bottom right corner, we do have like a little bit of a top-down view, so that's going to be at least a little helpful knowing where some of these things are. So we can see a P-switch over here, but first off I'm gonna switch my character because I don't like looking at Donkey Kong. So we're gonna go Aero Daisy with the rally cart. This is also one of the best combinations I think in the game that you can go with. Alright, so before actually taking on this P-switch over here, I'm gonna go grab myself one of these items, because you can actually take the items you get into these P-switch challenges. So let's go and do that real quick. Also, I still definitely have to learn the movements of the game. Like, I know you can quick turn by like doing this or something. Can you quick? Yeah, you can like kind of drift like that. If you don't know how to do that, you can check out the like the controls of the game, but it's basically just holding the directional stick and B and A at the same time. That's how you kind of like quickly turn like that. Okay, let's do this first P-switch challenge over here. I've already failed a couple of times at this. It's actually pretty hard, so I'm just gonna try and do it. Shut up whilst I'm doing it, because apparently I can't do 2 things at once. So yeah, let's go ahead and try this. You basically have a limited amount of time, and you just want to keep going through these blue rings to get more time added to your counter. Oh crap, I missed that thing. So if you miss something, you can use the rewind button, and most of the time you should actually be fine then. So you can use rewind by pressing the bottom button on your your directional things. So just like that, pretty easy P-switch challenge, even though I did mess up once. As I said, just try using the rewind feature and you should be fine. So let's actually make our way back to the beginning of the track over here. As I said, guys, it's gonna be pretty chaotic following along even, but I'm trying my best out here. This game is absolutely horrible at showing you where all of the collectibles are, but over here, going through the same spot where we just did the P-switch challenge, as you can see, right over here is going to be a question mark block. So definitely get this one if you didn't do so yet. And then over here we can also see this this peach medallion. So I just used a mushroom to boost. Maybe you don't actually need to do that, but yeah, that's where you can find one of the peach medallions. All right, let's make our way to another one of these P-switches next. So it should be somewhere around I think around here maybe. Oh, actually there's a question mark block here, so let's just go for that. Daisy, you are making weird turns. Anyway, oh my god. Let's try going for this question mark block. It's gonna be somewhere around here. We just saw it. Yeah, so it's gonna be right over here. You can kind of take a look at the map at the bottom right corner if you don't know where we are. So I think that's the that's the very beginning of the map. That's going to be the starting area, and then over here is going to be the question mark panel. So let's actually make our way to that P-switch now. I think it's gonna be that one right over there. So just make your way from the question mark block to the P-switch over here, and let me try and focus on actually clearing this. So we gotta collect all of the blue coins over here. Okay, well, I just missed that one. I don't know how I missed that. That's kind of strange. I missed that coin as well, but it's gonna be fine because we have 20 seconds in order to complete this. So I hope I'm gonna be fine if I don't miss any more coins at least. So yeah, just need to get those two that I missed. Oh my god, I'm gonna rewind. Yeah, that's fine. All right, we get the coin. 6 more seconds. Is it gonna be enough? Oh my god, I think I'm gonna be just flipping short, man. That is so unbelievably sad. Okay. Well, if you fail one of these P-switch challenges, you can just press the button over there and you can retry them. Alright, there we go. I rewinded a couple times and was able to clear this mission, so I definitely recommend rewinding quite a bit if you have trouble clearing some of these P-switch challenges or just doing other stuff. The rewind feature is very powerful over here in Free-mo. Alright, so we're back at the start here in this racetrack, and let's make our way to another P-switch. So focusing on this airplane over here, if we travel a little bit further, there should be like a little island with a P-switch on it. Yeah, it's gonna be right over here. That's another P-switch challenge, which we haven't done yet. So we have to race around a tribute to Koopa Beach 1. All right, let's do that. Sure. Oh, we actually legitimately have to do like 3 laps of this. All right, pretty cool. Let's let's do that. So yeah, I definitely recommend bringing some items into the P-switch challenges. That's gonna help you out a ton. All right, that was a very easy P-switch challenge. So you can kind of see if you've done one of these P-switch challenges already, if the P-switch is gonna be grayed out. So right over here, for example, this one is grayed out. So I could redo the mission if I wanted to, but I do know that I've already completed this. So let's make our way to another P-switch, starting from the previous challenge we did. So I believe we want to make our way to that one over there. So let's go ahead and do this P-switch mission. Take a dangerous voyage to the distant city. Oh my, okay, that looks pretty scary. All right, I've already had to redo this challenge one. I kind of recommend bringing an item with you here because you're really not going fast on the stupid water. All right, this one is actually a pretty tough mission. I don't know if am I even gonna get it. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I barely missed it. Okay, this challenge is pretty unbearable. I'm gonna go grab myself an item real quick because oh my god. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I got the golden mushroom. I'm gonna go try that challenge again. Oh, there's actually 2 items here before you get to the P-switch as well, so you can very easily stock up on a good item if you don't have any yet. Alright, that was way easier with an item, so that's gonna be that P-switch mission. Definitely the most difficult one we've done in this video so far. By the way, if you press the Y button, you can go over to the map, which is what I'm gonna use to teleport myself back to Koopa Troopa Beach, because of course we need to do quite a few more things. So over here, back at the start, let's make our way to this point once again, because there's actually gonna be a Peach medallion somewhere over here. So oh, that's a little bit too far. So I want to make a turn over here, and then right over here somewhere, I think there's going to be like a pipe. Yeah, over here. Okay, you want to enter this pipe. It's going to shoot you out somewhere, and that should normally take you to a Peach medallion. So I want to grind on the rail, and just like that, we get that Peach medallion. So up next, let's go over to another one of the question mark blocks. We actually want to make our way to one of the P-switch locations we've already been to. I think it's going to be the one we can see right over there. So we want to make our way to this place, keep going a little bit further. And right over here is going to be the question mark panel. I'll try maybe just starting from the starting point if I can, because that's going to be the easiest for you guys to situate as well. So we want to make our way to yet another one of these question mark panels. Gonna be right over here somewhere, and we actually want to take this little pad over here, jump on it, and as you can see right over here is going to be the question mark panel. Let's actually, where did this pipe take you? Is this like a new location? Oh, this is actually the location where this one P-switch is located. That is probably the easiest way to get here, maybe. Let's wrap up all of the question mark blocks over here at Koopa Troopa Beach. So you just want to make a 180-degree turn right from the start, and over there you can already see the last question mark panel. So let's see, what are we gonna get from doing that? We just get a sticker. The pipe is going to shoot us out over here as well, which that's great. But yeah, as you can see, we have every single one of the question mark panels, and like we just got a sticker for that. So you really just want to get these things for collection purposes. They don't give you new characters or new outfits, unfortunately. They just give you stickers. All right, so I'm going to cover 5 more P-switches and 2 more Peach medallions in this video. Right now, let's make our way to a new location that should have 2 P-switches and 1 of the Peach medallions. So we just want to keep going straight from this point. And right over there, you might already be able to see there's going to be a P-switch on this boat. So let's try doing a little turn on it. Start the P-switch challenge. We have to navigate the schools of fish to reach the goal. All right, I'll give it my best attempt. Oh my god, that cheap nearly missed me. That's great. Alright, the goal is going to be right over there. Still have 8 seconds. If I don't crash into any of these guys and get a boost for once, we should be fine. So yeah, right over there, that's going to be that P-switch mission. So after that, just make your way back to the same location. So right over there is where the, or like right over here, this is the boat that had that one P-switch mission we just did. Let's glide on this boat next. Over there we can see the Peach medallion that I'm trying to reach. Can I actually get on it? No, I can't. Okay, that's going to be a little difficult to get to, maybe. I think we'll be able to do it, though, if we just get on this boat over here. Use the same thing I just did, but try going for the Peach medallion a little bit earlier. Can we actually glide on there? Let's see. Yeah, we definitely can. Okay, great. So that's how you're going to get that Peach medallion. And then over here, there's gonna be another P-switch mission. So let's see, for this one we have to brave sand and serve in a beachside race. I mean, that sounds simple enough. Alright, so that was simple enough. Pretty much the same thing as that one P-switch mission we did, where we just had to do 3 laps. So pretty easy for that P-switch. Now for the last 3 P-switches and last Peach medallion, sorry, we actually have to head over to this area. I don't know if I go to like Baby Rosalina over here, does it actually start me over here? It does. It seems like it does. So that's pretty nice. I know we are actually like kind of in a different track over here. You could say this is more part of the Crown City than the Koopa Troopa Beach track, but it's kind of located in the sea over here. So I just like to get these out of the way in this video. Also, the Crown City video is going to be long enough for sure. There's going to be a lot of collectibles over there. All right, let's try going for the Peach medallion first. It's actually going to be a pretty difficult one. So let's go over here. We kind of want to cross this point, and then we just want to make a sharp turn, and we want to try to get on top of the rail over here. So we want to get on this rail, which I totally failed. That's perfect, and the rail doesn't respawn. That's even better. Okay, so let's try actually doing it this time. We want to get on the rail, jump onto this one, and that's pretty much the hardest part. After that, it's kind of free. I mean, I want to say that it's free. Probably isn't, but okay, I still managed to get it. So that's how you can get the Peach medallion, a pretty difficult one. And let's make our way to the P-switch over here. So let's see, trick your heart out in this challenging trial. So we just want to like make our way back to where we just were, I guess. So let's see how difficult this one is gonna be. Okay, we have to get on this thing. All right, probably trick over here, and then wait, what? Like to grab me? Why did he grab me? I have no idea why he does that. What? He normally doesn't like grab you in free roam, I thought. Alright, that's how you want to do it. Just get onto that rail. I don't know if you want to wall grind there, but I mean, it worked. And then let's see. Okay, we want to head back, go into this rail, and that's probably gonna be it, right? Just get onto this boost pad. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, let's do it all again, I guess. All right, so right over here, yeah, I mean, I guess it says the up arrow. Okay, no, I didn't need to get onto the wall. You just kind of have to maybe do the trick. I don't think I tricked last time I got onto that like boost pad. So that's gonna be it for that P-switch. So here I am at the P-switch that I believe we just did. You just want to keep going this way, and then there's gonna be another P-switch at basically the exact same spot over here. Different section of the bridge. Receive a whale of welcome to Peach Stadium. All right, so we have to go to Peach Stadium with this one. All right, let's try doing that. Oh, we probably have to get on like the whales, like the what do we have to do? Get on the whales thing over there. Is he gonna? He didn't do anything. What? Dude, that was such BS. Okay, what? I don't. Was I supposed to like not boost? Maybe it lines up correctly if you don't use any items. Alright, you're supposed to not do anything, just ride on top of the whale and he's gonna spit you up. And then hopefully right now I'll have enough speed to actually make it to that thing. Is that whale gonna do something for me? Oh, he's gonna create a wave and I missed the trick. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, are we gonna be fine? 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. Still had a couple seconds to spare. So that's it for that mission. Let's teleport back over to this place for the last P-switch of this video. So heading this direction, we want to pass by the Mario Kart banner one final time. Just want to keep going straight, and the P-switch should be on our right side over here. Yeah, we can already see it, the blue one. So right over here, bounce your way to Koopa Troopa Beach. So hey, I guess we are actually going back into the place this video is all about. That's great. So it's gonna be the same one as we just did with like Peach Stadium, but this time there's gonna be jellyfish we have to like bounce on or something. This actually looks pretty difficult. Like, what do you have to do? Oh no, I don't think you just use the jellyfish to bounce up to your little timer rings. Okay, that makes sense. And right over here for the final ring, that's gonna be it for this P-switch mission. And we arrive back at our beautiful Koopa Troopa Beach stage over here, where we collected definitely all of the collectibles, a little bit more even, because I did the like the couple of P-switches and medallions that you can find right over here as well. So with that, that's gonna be it for my very first Mario Kart World video. We took on 9 P-switches today, collected 4 Peach medallions, and we did all 5 of the question mark blocks or panels that you can find over here in Koopa Troopa Beach. That 6th one that I have is from collecting this one accidentally in Acorn Heights, but we'll get to that video a lot later on. So yeah, for now, I've been recording for an hour. If you are interested, I don't know how long the video is actually gonna be, but we only covered 9 out of the 394 P-switches there are in the game, and only 4 out of the 200 Peach medallions there are in the game. So I don't know how long these videos are gonna be. I don't know how long this series is gonna be, but yeah, I did say to myself that I wanted to make videos on this game covering where you can get every single thing. So I do really want to try my best to cover everything eventually, even though it's gonna take so long to do, but someone has to do it, man. If the game doesn't let you keep track of stuff and doesn't show you how you can get these things easily, someone just has to make a guide on it. And with that, as I said, this took a while to make, so as always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Not even 5% of the people watching my videos are actually subscribed, so I would appreciate it a lot if you would do so. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, later. Bye.